Welcome to the SportsChix. I'm Heather.
And I'm BL.
Sports Arena Tina here.
Stressed.
Why? You didn't lock your tractor in the parking lot downstairs?
What's up, John Deere?
What happened in your ensemble that you have today? My God, that's the first thing I thought. What tractor did you ride into work?
Somebody plowing your fields?
Oh!
Yeah, your dad. Sorry, come on, once a month.
3 seconds.
No, okay, I wear overalls. Hi, Isaiah. Oh, Molly Meatball back there brings in a 6-course dinner. SportsChix.
No, it's hummus. It's really good. It's
Oh.
roasted pine nuts.
Yeah, I'm smelling it. It's lovely.
It's
I've been
delicious.
smelling it since 52nd Street. Thanks.
Yeah, anytime. It smells good.
What were we thinking, Bit Killer? What was I just saying?
You were trying to explain your overalls there.
Oh.
Molly Farmer.
I love these. They make me feel sexy, especially when I got nothing on underneath.
Wow.
What?
I don't want to eat anymore. I'm good.
Yeah, really?
Let me put my put
I
my
bet you
food
got
away.
a smelly old beanbag.
All right,
Oh.
Brenda.
Hey, they love my beanbag, okay?
All right, Isaiah.
Sick 'em, Heather.
What are we saying? Oh, I hold the 3 tickets to the Buccaneers Chiefs game. So
Allegedly.
myself, Heather, Tina decide to go to a game. We got them. Oh, hey, let's just shove them all to BL. She'll hang on to them.
What a smart
Big
idea
mistake.
that
Huge.
was. Good
So
grief.
all of a sudden, Ticketmaster does its little yearly, hey, let's sign in after all the concerts we've been to. And Ticket decides right now, hey, we need all your name, info, social, just verifying it's you. And I've got those, and I can't get in.
Yeah, hey, I can't find their ticket.
No,
At noon on the day of the game.
Thank you. She's like, I don't know what to do.
I can't find their ticket.
listen here to the cokehead that's holding my ticket I purchased. Could you email it to me? I got 3 ladies.
They're
on
in
my
Penn
back.
State.
Oh.
So they say to me, Ticketmaster says, you have 2 options. The cloud? What? What's that? And the pass key. Don't know what that is either. So we sit here all brokenhearted.
I
Can
hate
you
technology.
have them send you something in an email? Like, say, I forgot all my crap. Email me. Can you do
I'll
that?
have to do that later. We'll just sit outside the stadium till I can figure it all out.
Oh, great.
I got to call somebody on the 1-800-DO-ME phone.
We're going to be the ones sitting out there with a sign. Need ticket. Please help.
Hey, wasn't Greg from Urban E-Recycling going to just give us some?
Yeah, but then he already transferred them to somebody else because somebody wanted to go to the game. Had I known this yesterday, I could have solved the problem.
Oh, we could think of the words you two say. It's only preseason. Am I being a BL there?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However,
much.
we were going to go with as a group to
Yeah.
sit together, and now you can't find the ticket.
No, we won't get to see John Gruden on WFLA doing the play-by-play. I'm hoping to find the tickets somehow, and we're doing a 3rd hour today. Mike O on personal time. So, yeah, he gave us his. So we're noon to 3, right?
Yes, we are noon to 3.
Hey, that third hour, the top of the third hour, I would like to talk about. Isaiah, do you do fantasy football?
Just for poops and giggles sometimes.
Okay. What the heck?
Glad you didn't
The
say
third
other
hour,
word.
I would like to have people call in because fantasy football is full swing. And do you guys have a punishment for somebody at the end who loses,
But
the
we're not-
loser of the league?
No, because we usually do cash leagues, so you just won't get any money.
But we're not going
Anyway.
to talk fantasy football.
No,
Tina's got some things that's in the wheelhouse of people that do, and they're obsessed. So we're going to definitely talk about that.
Yeah,
So
and the
we'll
horrible
do a-
things they make the loser do. And I know people out there listening do fantasy football, and I just like to hear the stories of what they make the loser do. We're going to do that third hour. And it's
Top
you know,
of the third hour.
Top of the third hour, and it's a 800 number. It's easy. I'm sure you've heard BO or Heather on one. But then
Wow.
it's 771-1025.
Wow.
Just for later.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Anyway,
3 hours from now, after they're all cracked up, give us a call.
it'd be 2, mathematician,
Oh.
and
I flunked math.
Clearly.
All right.
All right.
with the spelling.
Sally
I'm-
Speller
I'm
checking
s-
in.
Heather, your video with me spelling and
Sunday. That'll be out on Sunday.
Heather does all the business side of our show, and she spends Sunday night and Monday. Tina, does she not work like 10, 12 hours on editing the show, doing best ofs for 6 fresh ones each day? So
What the?
she is our summer's eve of the sports.
Brenda!
Chicks.
We have 3 hours of this today.
We do,
Yeah, we
and
do.
then I accidentally brought in energy drinks. So yay me!
Accidentally. Thank God, because I didn't sleep much last night. So but
Why?
that? I don't know.
Oh, your husband's knee replacement. He doesn't sleep well, right?
Well,
it's one of
no,
those.
he sleeps fine. It's everybody else in the damn house. Yes, Isaiah.
So
you,
one.
you were thinking about BL. That's why you couldn't go to sleep.
Wow.
Wow! Right in.
Sorry, I didn't know you were one of the sports chicks. And when you're called upon, and you just walked on my joke.
Hey, I'm
Okay.
beanbag, so I guess that's a semi.
So Real Trees, your husband, he's in the recliner because a lot of people that get the surgery, they can only sleep in that. So is he choosing the bed?
Yeah.
With you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he rolled that over and
All
backed that up.
right. I don't
Back up.
think he's that recovered.
That
yet.
and both snoring dogs is hard for me to sleep.
You just bought a dog the size of Texas, okay? Her one doggy passes away, what,
Yeah.
a few months ago?
Yes.
Okay, so you replace it with a Rottweiler, the head of
American
the
bully.
size of the state of Idaho.
Dude,
okay?
that dog
All
is
right.
what that dog sounds
Excuse
like.
us, listeners. She's rude.
That's unnecessary.
Wait, we're going,
Sports Arena Tina
we
is
were going to bed last night, and she was following us, trying to get in the room, and my Real Tree slammed the door on her.
That's not love.
Well, and the other one was run under the bed snoring.
I tell you what, men, and this is, I'm not, okay, ladies also, you know how, got to be, whatever, politically correct. But I've been around
Why was
one
that
Literally correct? Is that what you just said?
those Great Danes and Rottweilers, you have to be a dude. One swung its booty at me once, I'm about 120, knocked me down. I mean, they are some strong, muscular pups.
This bully that we got, she literally pulls me into the street. I was trying to give her a bath and had stepped on the leash and was trying. She pulled me back into the house. I mean, you can't do it by yourself. I cannot believe how absolute strong she is.
Do you
it's
know
crazy.
how much people love their pets more than people?
Yes.
now? Seriously. I mean,
Put your hand down, Tina.
Oh,
especially
sorry.
the way, and we just lost both. We're cat people. Sorry, my husband goes out to play around a golf and comes home with a freaking cat every time. Meow. One crawled out of a black hefty bag. Someone tied them. And I'll move on from that. But so she survived, and that was 18 years ago. And he crawled up to her on the. So he was a doggy person. Little matching white. They're the little white fluff things, but they were twins. And so all of a sudden came the kitty, and then another one showed up at the doorstep. What are you looking at?
Are you talking about a Shih Tzu?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. SHIZU. Moving on. What?
What do you want me to do?
Bobby Breaks. What do you want?
I'm just looking at you. What do you want me to do? Just like
I'm sorry. They have new lighting in the Bone Empire, okay? And I have this Graves' disease things in my eyes, so I have to turn away from them, and I can't see you. So if you need to talk, you'll need to talk to Heather.
I like your hat, though. I got to tell you. The Hooters Racing
yeah,
hat.
that's
Really
cute.
cool.
And it says number 9 for 9 fingers.
That's Taylor Swift's colors on her new album.
Nobody cares. Hey, but don't forget this, and this is happening today and tomorrow.
She's in town right now. Maybe her man. I'm sorry, Heather.
Today and tomorrow, don't forget, is the Freedom 250 Indy race that's happening in D.C. right now. And they're doing the qualifier today, and then tomorrow is the race, and I will be watching that. But my husband is in D.C. currently, and he was like, you can't get around the city. They have blocked
I
off
bet.
all the roads. You can't get around the city. So, yeah.
Wow. I've
Pretty
always
cool, though.
one state. I've never been to D.C. Never got to.
I haven't
Really?
either. I haven't either.
I'm going to make it a trip because the wall
Yeah.
for our boys and women, I mean, did he go yet?
Yeah, well, he's been everywhere. He's taking photos of everything. He actually went the other day to the changing of the guard of the tomb of the unknown soldier.
Sweet.
And he's like, he sent me this beautiful photo and then said, and I cried like a child watching the entire thing. It's so beautiful and so emotional.
How could you not?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't remember if it was middle school or junior high. We actually did a field trip from school, or you were supposed to, but you had to get a roommate, and then you would go to D.C. for a couple of days or whatever. And I don't know, I guess I didn't have anybody to room with, so I didn't go.
Because you're a swinger?
No,
You had a
'cause she's
pineapple
psycho.
on your door in 8th grade?
Jeez.
Look at Heather. She's already getting her video together in her brain.
Wow.
No, we don't condone that. Well,
No, but
we
I've
don't
never
mind.
been to
I mean,
DC.
we don't mind if you swing.
If
What?
that's
Are
what
you
you do, if that's what you do, it's your choice.
Yes.
You just got to make sure that the person that you're trying to swing with is a swing as well, because if they're not, it gets awkward. Gets
A little
very awkward.
swingette. You need to know that.
How did we go from Washington, D.C. to swinging?
And if you want your box dropped in the proper area, there's always Amazon. Did you see that where they dropped the wrong ting and the wrong other ting?
Did you see the size of the drone?
Yes.
I had to look it up because when I saw the video, I'm like, that can't be the drones that they're talking about that are going to start delivering packages. They're 6 feet by 6 feet. They're giant.
Now, where did this start, Heather?
So they were delivering, it's in Texas. They were delivering a package to this person's house, and the person came out like, oh, it's so cool. I'm one of the first people. Went out there to videotape it, and then all of a sudden was like, as the drone decided to open the door and drop a giant box into their jacuzzi.
Oh,
So it was from like 8 feet up, though. So even if it didn't make it into the jacuzzi, it would have hit the ground at like 8 feet up. So what is in the box that's not going to get damaged? Like, this is a terrible
like
idea.
they could drop it in dog doo in your backyard. They could drop it in all
They could
kinds
drop
of
it
bad
on your
places.
roof.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
where's that going to
Hey,
go?
you know what? The big Walmart by my house, they made this little station in the back of the parking lot, and they had these huge drones, and they were like that big.
Yeah.
And they were like advertising it that they were going to start doing that. I don't see those out there anymore.
Have you guys had
I don't
a
think
drone?
they do it.
Have you had one aimed at you ever or something in the vicinity?
I think we were in a hotel, and it was for something downtown Tampa, and there was a drone that was up by the windows that was flying around, and we were like, "Oh my god!"
But a little one, not
Yeah,
this
just a little
massive
one.
thing.
Remember, we were applying around town before we got gracefully excited about we got hired here at the Bone, and we were at a station, and a drone pulled up to the window. I mean, I'll never forget. I'm going, ladies, there's like a massive 4-foot drone.
That's not what you said. You looked out the window and said, "We're going down. We're too close to CENTCOM. This is it." And we were like, oh, my God, can you stop? It's just a drone. They're not coming up to shoot through the
Right.
window.
Yeah. Can you imagine? I mean, people are mixed emotions on that whole thing. But cheating and stuff right now, the drones that you could hire one to go fly over to a dude if you think he's with a chick.
We
I
used
like
to have
that
a-
idea.
We used to have a drone that would come to our backyard. And it was, I don't know who, but somebody thought, well, because of my husband, I'm pretty sure, they were flying drones into our backyard and it was scaring my child. And I was like, this is not okay. So I actually contacted a lawyer and then found out two things that were very important. A, you can't shoot them down.
I was just going to ask that.
If you do, it's against the law.
That's right.
But I was like, okay, I can't shoot it down. That's fine. Can I take one of his bats? If they're so interested in baseball, I could do it that way. You can't. You're not allowed to damage someone's drone, even if it's in your personal space.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I found out, and I was mortified.
Well, imagine Florida. They're getting out their Glock or they're sawed off and they're going to take aim. You know that.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
what I
really?
was thinking. Can I
Yeah.
shoot it down if it's literally in my backyard? And the answer is no.
And
That's
Heather's
crazy.
Heather's packing too.
Yes,
Always.
always.
And
Well,
I got
not here, but
Well, I got that. Here's the thing. I got that Byrna for Christmas, the BYRNA.
have you used
My
it
banana,
yet?
my banana. I tried and almost shot myself in the face.
Oh my
So,
God.
It's not real bullets. It's like some sort of.
It's a pepper spray. It's like a pepper spray ball.
But it fires.
really?
It
Yes.
fires at the speed of a gun. Yeah. My husband's like, let's just put that away right now, okay? Let's tape that up, all right, BL? You be
Here's
all
the thing,
set.
though. He's very smart because he decided to get her a Byrna, and he was like, we don't need you having firearms near me.
I do go shooting in case I'm ever at a Walmart or a place and it's being taken over. And anyway, I want to know how to shoot. So if the gun is slid to me, I need to take aim.
Nobody's going to hand that to you, I promise. Hey, guys, don't forget to stop by Hooters for their summer specials. Enjoy buffalo shrimp and fries or boneless wings and fries for just $9.99. Plus, their barbecue bacon cheddar burger and fries is only $11.99 all day, every day. They also have Budweiser pints on special for just $2.50 only at Hooters, the original wing joint. We're going to take a short break. You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. You are looking for a personal injury attorney. Floor and Robig have earned a reputation as one of the most successful law firms in the Tampa Bay area. So you need to go to florandrobig.com or call 727-786-5000. Or right now we have Chad Florin from Floor and Robig on the line with us. Hey, Chad.
Happy Saturday, ladies. How we doing?
Hello, Chad.
Well, we'd be doing better if BL knew where our Bucs tickets are for the game tonight, but apparently that's not happening.
Why don't they let us print those things out, man?
I know, Chad. Back in our day, we used to take, huh? Yes.
Oh,
go.
no, you can print them out, right? I mean, they're online somewhere. You'll find them.
Oh, I just can't remember passwords, clouds, or a passkey. Whatever that all means, Chad, I have no idea. I'm glad you've got it all going on, though, as our personal injury attorney.
And we'll be the ones at the front of the line holding up everybody behind us because we're like, well, how do you transfer this ticket to this and that and in the cloud?
People will be like, who let the SportsChix in the building? Yeah, that's going to happen.
Oh, my God. I love it.
Hey, one of the
I
things
love
that
it.
is happening today, and it's actually a sad day because this is officially the 1-year mark from when Irina Zarutska was stabbed on the Charlotte light rail train. And her family has decided to file a lawsuit against Charlotte because they were there's been 60% of the people that ride that train have gone on there without paying. So they are illegally riding the train because they didn't pay to be on there. Their daughter was stabbed and killed, so they're suing the city because the gentleman that did it was found incompetent to stand trial for this. So they have to go a different route. Do you think that they're going to be able to make some headway on this?
Maybe. Yeah, it's a lawyer answer, right? Yeah, potentially they can make some headway on it. I mean, one of the reasons why I think that they're suing the city is clearly the main bad actor in this, the guy that stabbed her to death, and this is such a sad story, he's not going to be recoverable anyways. And so you need to find someone that you can be compensated from, someone that can pay for this wrongful death, for this loss that this family's experienced. Will they make headway with it? Potentially. From what I've read about the case is that there were a whole lot of problems with this light rail. Like you said, 60% of people, they're not paying for tickets. Supposedly there was a whole lot of crime that was occurring on a regular basis on these trams. And so the claim that's going to be brought against the city, and I believe they're also bringing against a private security company as well, is for negligent supervision, really, at the end of the day, or negligent security over this light rail. I'm not really familiar with the laws in Carolina. What I can tell you, in Florida, there would definitely be some hurdles that they would have to overcome. One of the biggest ones is that there's sovereign immunity. So if it's a state actor, there's only a certain amount of damages you can get in the first place, which, is only $100,000 at the end of the day, which can be a really, really big issue. The other issue that I would see that if this took place in Florida is ever since tort reform back in 2023, is that the person that stabbed her to death, if this happened in Florida, he'd be on that verdict form as well. And the jury would have to apportion fault. And in a situation like that, I would imagine an overwhelming majority of the fault would be placed on him, which would lower the amount that the family could recover at the end of the day. It's a super, super sad story, but I do think that they have some facts going in their favor. And it really comes down to what the city and what the security company knew was going on a regular basis, and did they do enough to protect the other people that were riding?
It's the saddest thing ever, because when they went through what the gentleman who did it, when they went through the amount of times that he had been arrested and put back out on the street, it's shocking. Like, at some point, somebody has to step in and actually take the reins and say, you can't be on the street any longer, but they didn't do it.
But yeah, and Chad, we're trusting the county, the city, state, whatever it is, to just be able to get on and ride it. I mean, why has it got to get so complicated?
Yeah. So I think probably some of the arguments that the city and that the security company are going to say is, of course, they're going to say, listen, we did all that we could. And it comes down to a jury making a decision. Did they take reasonable efforts, reasonable steps, knowing everything that they knew to protect other people on that transit line? And it could very well come up that the jury's going to say, listen, you guys need to do way better than what you're doing. This is clearly not enough. Every single day is a nightmare for people jumping on these. And unfortunately, what happened to this family is the worst possible thing that could have happened.
Oh, and but Chad, do you think, in your opinion, could it be they're not on their meds? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, is it because the whole nation's gone wild and they're out of their meds by the 10th of the month when they're not due till the 30th? Everybody's freaking out?
The whole nation's gone wild.
I mean, listen, mental health is a huge issue in this country. And we could talk for hours and hours about what we should be doing and how we should be taking mental health seriously in this country. And unfortunately, I just don't think that we do. And this guy clearly has mental health issues. I was reading an article the other day that I think he's at least schizophrenic. He thinks that there were people poisoning his food and controlling all of his actions. And the fact that he was deemed unfit to stand trial, that should tell you a whole lot about how bad his mental position is.
Yeah.
But it's such a sad
well, that leads right into the next story, because I saw a video of a woman who said she went to her pharmacy to pick up her prescription. And they told her, you already picked it up. And she said, no, I didn't. And they went back through, and I mean, like, they had to go look through security cameras in the drive-through, and with the HIPAA laws and everything, and they wouldn't give her another prescription. What kind of a case does she have against the pharmacy?
This was I think I saw this was on TikTok, wasn't it?
Yes.
The woman talking about. Okay, yeah, I did see that video. So HIPAA, is that a breach that they gave her in the situation? They gave her prescription. It was for Wellbutrin to some other customer, and she was fighting about it with them. And they checked the security cameras, and they're like, "Oh crap, we did mess up. We did give it to somebody else." So
right.
Is that a HIPAA violation? I think it almost certainly would be. HIPAA covers certain providers, and pharmacies are definitely one. So if they accidentally or intentionally, but I think in this case it was an accident, they disclosed her personal medical information to somebody else, that's a breach or a violation of HIPAA. I think the thing that would really throw everybody for a real loop here is that HIPAA doesn't actually give you a right to sue for money. If there's a violation, she can report it to the proper agencies and they can fine the pharmacy. But in regards to that violation itself, it's just going to result in a fine. Now, she could sue for negligence, or she could sue for, breaching confidential medical information.
Right.
But the one issue that I saw that really kind of jumped out at me is that she's saying, I am so torn up. I am so distraught that this random guy has now knowledge that I'm taking Wellbutrin.
Yes.
And it's just really driving me insane. But then she turns around on TikTok and tells God knows how many people. Right? Like millions of people are watching this, and she's like,
right.
I just can't believe that somebody knows that I'm taking this. And one of the reasons I think that you take that drug is for depression.
Yes.
But I mean, so that is going to be brought up if she brings a lawsuit. They're going to say, listen, how badly did this affect you? You literally turned around and told millions of people that you're on this drug afterwards.
Right, I was going to say, because it's for anxiety and depression, and she could have just said that it was a medication. She didn't have to come out and say Wellbutrin, but yeah, I get your point.
Yeah, Yeah, So I mean, so something that everybody needs to take into account, and I get it because we're all on social media all the time. But know that anything that you put out onto the internet, anything on social media, if you have a lawsuit for whatever reason, you need to wholeheartedly expect that it can be used against you later on. If you're in a car accident and you say that my life has changed since it, but then you got videos of you going to trampoline parks, well, that's going to be used against you.
Exactly.
Or, like in this case, right? Yeah, I can't believe somebody knows this about me. Well, you told everybody. So how bad is it really?
Yeah, we're on with Chad Florin from Florin Robig Personal Injury Attorneys. And Chad, really, there's cameras that, what Tina was saying, discovered the reality of what went down. So the flock cameras now, FLOCK,
Brenda.
in the news. What are we going to do, Chad?
Those are different. Those are definitely different than the F cameras that you have in your house. Right?
Exactly.
Holy crap.
Exactly.
Well, the one thing about the flock camera, they were saying that, like you were just saying, Chad, you got to watch what you do because people get in an accident and they say, oh, all of this damage was caused. They went back and looked in the area of that person where they lived and saw that they had damage to their car before the accident they got in and was going to get them for fraud because they said, that there was more damage than actually happened from the accident.
These flock cameras, they're everywhere now. Actually, I was just up in Minnesota a few weeks ago talking about the laws that they have in place, and Florida definitely doesn't have the same type of laws that some other states are being more stringent with. But these flock cameras are everywhere, and they're being used by law enforcement. So they're being used by the police, the sheriff's office, but they're also used by homeowners associations, private neighborhoods, and now a lot of big businesses are using them as well. So Home Depot, Lowe's, I think Target is placing them in a whole lot of locations as well. And the big thing that I think for flock cameras, why everybody is so pissed about them, is that they're like, okay, what's going on with this information? Who has access to it? Who can take a look at it? Because I was reading some stories over the United States, because these things are everywhere, is that you got crazy ex-boyfriends or husbands keeping tracks and tabs on their significant others, and luckily they're getting caught for it and they're getting fired.
Right.
But I think that's just a huge concern that people have is who's looking at this and what's being done to protect me. And I think Florida really should be doing a whole lot more about flock cameras.
Well, I saw a story. Sorry, Chad, go ahead.
No, go on. No, go.
I just saw a story where a guy drove to another state because marijuana wasn't legal in his state, drove to another state, and when he came back, they arrested him by using the flock cameras.
Yeah, so that's an interesting. Is that an invasion of privacy, right? Because you don't necessarily have a right to privacy when you're out on a public road. That's really well settled. If a bunch of other people can see you, just to really generally state this, that you don't have a right to privacy. And we've talked about this before. Now, the question is, with these flock cameras being everywhere, and they're tracking you everywhere you go. I mean, by some accounts, people have been, tracked over 600 times on their daily routines. What does it take, or what is necessary for law enforcement agencies to access that information? And in Florida, what's crazy is that you don't need a warrant for law enforcement to look up and do an audit or do a run on this information. Minnesota's got a good law on it. You need a warrant if you're going to look up that information.
Right.
And after 30 days, if there's no active investigation, that information gets deleted. So people are really, I think, going to start pushing back as well. They probably should, because in that situation, I mean, was it somebody that just had a hunch that maybe this guy was going to go buy weed in another state and they've been tracking him, just waiting for him to mess up? And if so, that's scary, right?
Yeah.
That is a police state at its very, very worst. I mean, there's some good stuff that comes out of flock cameras, right? There was that guy, I think, in Jacksonville that was accused of trying to abduct a minor child. And I think it was flock cameras that proved that he was hundreds of miles away from this Wendy's.
Absolutely.
Right.
So,
Chad,
in that situation, it's good.
We got to wrap.
Thanks, Chad.
I'm sorry, baby.
Thank you, Chad,
Love
for the
you.
information,
Oh, no problem.
as always. And if you are looking for a personal injury attorney, Chad's your guy. Hit up florinrobig.com or call 727-786-5555. 5,000. We got to take a short break. You're listening to the Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Things you're not sure what to do with? Well, don't just throw them out. Head over to Urban E Recycling. They can handle your hard drive disposal and give you a certificate of data destruction. They have locations in Tampa, Orlando, and Sarasota. There is no charge. It is absolutely free. So go to urbanerecycling.com for more information. And they also have a list on there of things they do and do not accept. Or you can call 888-992-0747 and say hi to our friend Greg.
Oh, don't forget we're on an extra hour today. Mike O gave us his hour, so we're noon to 3. So tune in all day.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah. What else other business to do? Oh, hey, don't forget, you guys, the Bone Bonus keyword starts on Monday, starting with Mike Calta, of course, at 6 a.m. So theboneonline.com has all the details.
I got a question.
Put your hand down.
Yes.
Have you located our tickets for the game today yet?
Why do you keep annoying her? She's going to have a heart attack if you don't leave her alone.
Dear Ticketmaster, you suck.
Because I'm just wondering, am I going to have to sit at home and watch it on TV? You know? Am I going to have to stay at my house with my own remote control and watch it on TV?
Am I going to have to sneak in? Jump a fence?
We got front row right by the firing the cannons. I think it's Section 147, allegedly.
Says you.
Some crackhead sold them to me on whatever the platform is. I know they're here. What of them?
Some crackhead.
We're going to have our fat face smashed into Joel Glazer's.
Because I'm just wondering if I have to break out my credit card so I can try to watch the game instead of going live and in person. Do you guys have any idea how expensive it is to now try to watch an NFL season between all the different platforms that you have to sign up for?
It's insanity.
You're eating ramen noodles if you want to have a season of NFL. Honey.
You need 5 to 10 streaming services.
So how much is it then? Now, is this for all the teams?
Yeah, well, think about that, because if you are like, okay, for some unknown reason, it's self-abuse, really. I'm a Dolphin. So if I wanted to watch the Dolphins, but then I also wanted to watch a Bucs game, then I have to be subscribed to everything so that I can try to pick those games up. They don't have it to where it's just on TV.
You know who I felt sorry for is the people who do work their butt off, contractors and women, men, whatever. They work so hard and they just want to sit down and have a beer and watch the game. And last season, do you remember Prime? And
Thursday night, you have to have Prime Thursday night games.
That's what I was saying. But there was a time where some people can't afford that. I don't know how much it is, $9 to $12. I don't even know how much it is. But you had to pay it if you wanted to see your team that night.
Netflix was like special games, like Christmas or something, right?
That's right. Yeah. If you didn't have a Netflix account, you weren't going to get to see it.
Well, if you want to subscribe to everything so that you have a chance to see all the games, it's going to cost you $1,050.
And that's for the season?
For one season. And then,
And is that NHL, MLB?
No. No.
NFL.
That's just football. So then if you're throwing in MLB, you have to have the MLB package, and then you also have to have all those different, if it's going to be local here, you still have to have something.
Well, we got to pay Baker $200 million.
Oh, right.
And then if you decide to add to that NHL, which of course I'm going to add NHL, and if you're listening, husband, turn the microphone or turn the radio down when I say this into the microphone, because it's going to put you back about $1,500 to $2,000 to go through all of your sports.
Yeah, if you didn't want to watch local, you just had to buy NFL ticket before,
yes.
Which was expensive. I think was it like $300 or $400 at one time?
Yeah,
and now it's everywhere.
You gotta have 2 stacks, my man.
You have to have bills.
Even the Lightning, what?
Well, the Lightning. Sometimes you have to have Hulu to watch the games now.
See, I'm not signed into Hulu. I've missed so many cool things. I just refuse. There's one time where I
did
just
during
draw
the
the
Lightning
line.
season. I did during Lightning season, and then to watch Handmaid's Tale for the second time.
Nothing like being at the benchmark for a game, though. The
It-
bench.
Yeah.
But I bought the package through the Lightning. They have their network, and I was like, all right, I'm buying this. But then all of a sudden, there's that game that's not going to be on, and then you have to have Hulu. And I'm like, my God, can I just watch my teams?
I know.
My God.
We need to revolt.
Yeah. And Isaiah, do you have to sell a lung to have the season? Because I
No,
know
but,
you sell your plasma, and you're going to Italy in a few weeks.
I have to sell my Bing bag.
All right.
You totally stole my word. You know how long I've been saying that on
Well,
the air?
it's mine now.
Thanks.
Anytime.
No,
Love you too, PL.
do you play with the
So-
street kiss the ring with the streaming?
This is what I hate.
Whoa.
You know, I miss back in the 90s, you just turn on ESPN and just
Thank
call it
you.
a day.
Yes.
That's what I loved about it back then. Now it's just like, and you forget. I'm like, oh, wait, is that on Hulu? No. Is that on
Yeah.
Netflix? Like,
Paramount
it's
Plus.
yeah, it's too much. It's way too much, way too expensive. And it lost its fun because I'm simple. Just turn it on, chill.
And then they want you to, we'll just go out to a sports bar. Okay, well, listen, I'm in a sports bar on Saturday to watch the Buckeyes. I don't want to go out again on Sunday. You know what I mean? Costs money, takes up time. You're not comfortable. I want to sit home and watch the Browns.
what
Don't
I-
ask me why. I just do. But I can't.
What I wouldn't do to just see, okay, back to you, Berman, in the studios.
Right.
Or back to you, who was who's our buddy that's from Philly that's still on?
Sal Pal?
Yes,
Yes.
Sal Palantonio.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. What I wouldn't do to just have them back, I know they're still on the air, but it's like, oh.
Speaking of Berman, where'd his butt go?
Oh, yeah.
See the video?
I saw that. Poor little guy.
Pull your pants up, buddy. Pull
Hey.
your pants up.
Real quick intermission. We got Maureen, right?
Yes. Hi, Maureen.
Yeah. Hey. Let's talk about. Oh, good God. I'm going to get nervous, BL. Here we go.
Turn
you
your
gotta
radio
turn
down.
the radio down.
I will.
Isaiah, get her on a better line, please. We're going to put you on hold.
Yeah.
Tell her to please get a better line. Go ahead, Heather. Oh, sorry. Tina. Heather's taking her first big gulp of coffee, and I'm like, oh,
I'm trying to
sorry.
keep up with you.
No, all I said is, where's Berman's butt?
Oh, my gosh, that video, that poor thing
Was that
walking by.
Crazy.
If you
His
didn't-
pants were
if-
falling down.
And he pulled
had
him
no
up,
butt.
but he still
If
he
you
couldn't come
didn't
on.
see it, Chris Berman was leaving somewhere.
A
right?
golf tournament or something, and he got in a golf cart and was trying
But-
to pull his pants up.
Somebody was making fun of him on TikTok saying, where was your butt and this and that. But I screenshotted, and it looks like his pants were so low, it was covering his buttocks and his tummy. So it was weird because everything was supposed to go way north, like 9 inches. And here the poor little guy was carrying his clubs and everything was going on. So we got Maureen back.
Buy
Heather.
a belt.
Right.
Hey, Maureen. Let's try this again.
Good grief. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Tell me when. I don't know what to do.
Maureen, you're on live, okay? Is your radio down?
Boy,
Isaiah, did
I'll go.
Ron and Ron would already slap your fat face.
I told her to walk away, and she did. And I didn't hear any more background noise. But
Excellent.
now, since we got her back on, it's nothing but the background noise again.
Okay, is your radio down now?
Yes.
Okay,
There you
perfect.
go.
There you go.
There we go.
Yellow.
How y'all doing?
Good.
We're good. How are you ready for some Bucs football?
Well, I want to talk back to about the sharing of scripts and the all of that stuff because my
Wait, hold
girlfriend
on,
and
hold
I
on.
from
We got to set the table. Heather, what were we talking about on with Chad Florin? Oh, prescriptions.
I have another thing on that too.
Wait,
But
you're not the producer, Maureen. I love you, but just give me 1 second to let the listeners know what we were talking about.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. It's
That's
okay.
okay. So what?
It's my first time, y'all. It's my first time.
It's okay. You're good.
We'll be
Yeah,
gentle.
hey, no,
okay, this is
please
just
do.
okay.
Please do it.
Shh. Hang on. Heather, you're going to tell the audience what Maureen's talking about. And
Okay.
The sharing of scripts for the amount to watch all the sports.
Yes, the
We're gonna-
That's what I
subscription.
was on. Now I'm all nervous. Y'all got me.
It's
all
okay.
nervous.
We're going to hold on and talk to you
We're
after
gonna
the
hold
break.
on. We're gonna take a short break.
Hang
We're
on.
gonna put you on hold, and we'll come back with you so you can regather your thoughts. You're listening to the SportsChix on 102.5 The Bone. Unbelievably expensive it is going to be for you to watch NFL, MLB, and NHL if you want to see everything for the season. But Maureen's kind enough to hang on hold for us. Hey, Maureen.
Hey, sports girls. How
Hello.
are you?
Good.
How you doing, girl?
How much money are you shelling out this season to watch all your sports?
Man, I am going to partition to, it's not even a pie in the sky. It's not even, let's get back to it. I'm sorry. That is not even fair, first of all, because my friend and I tried to share last season so we could see every single football game.
Try to share subscriptions.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
It is not allowed anymore. You cannot do it.
Right.
So here is my thing. What if your husband and wife on East Coast and West Coast, and different
Right, you're west. How do you guys hook up though if you're east west? That's what I want to know.
That's why it's good.
There you go.
I totally get what you're saying, though, because through my husband's former job, we would have an MLB subscription that we would get from actual MLB, and then he would want to watch some games on the West Coast, and if I tried to log in on the East Coast to watch a game, they would say no.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
What else you got, Maureen?
And 100% agreed, my dear. And like BL said, how can we watch all of them when we want to? And I love the Buccaneers, of course. I'm here, I see them, but I'm a true blue Dallas fan. Can't lie.
Okay.
But I'm lucky to even see one.
Right.
But
unless you go to a sports bar and spend money. Pretty much.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that.
Right.
I would rather sit in my prime time having my wine and whatever, and not go through all that.
Right.
Good job,
We're
Maureen.
with you,
Thank
Maureen.
you.
Thank you so much, Maureen. I'm with her because if you're honestly, if you're looking at between $1,500 and $2,000 to watch NFL, MLB, and NHL, honestly, just buy season tickets to something.
800-771-1025.
Let's go over to Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
Oh, hi.
Good. I tell you, some of these sports teams, they make these subscription things with the only way you can watch their games is through streaming, and then they wonder why the fan base in local areas is so disconnected. For example, the Rays. You used to be able to watch the Rays on Spectrum Bally channel, like 31 or something, and then they got into a dispute, and it became an issue, and then it went to Scripps, and now the only way to watch the Rays games is you have to buy a package for $100 and stream it, or sometimes on Apple TV.
Really?
It's just so difficult to follow, and I don't know. It just makes it difficult to be a fan.
I agree with you totally.
Thanks,
and I
Mike.
didn't
I
even know
agree.
that. I haven't
Well, and the thing
been in
is,
tune
here's
with the Rays.
the difference is you could pay $100 to just watch the Rays, or you could do the MLB network and do it's $149 or $150.
That is such. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Well,
But
when
the
I
fans
try,
we keep paying it though.
you know what I
So-
do though? I go to the NFL network, and it's not the same, and it's terrible to do this because it's no fun. But you go to the NFL network, or there's another channel that's right by it, like on Spectrum, that they have the guys talking, and they keep jumping from game to game to game. So they'll show you a highlight, and they'll play a few seconds if a team is getting ready to do a play or something, and then they'll jump over to another game, and you're just getting into a game that's on, and then they flip it to the another, a different game, and they're like, no, that's the only way I'm able to watch any other teams.
But the voice of the fans, I don't know if that can save it. Like, look at what this guy just enlightened us with. I mean, that's good stuff.
What happened to the days where you could just have antennas sticking off your TV that you wrapped up in some foil and let nobody move
Quit showing
in the
your
room,
age, Heather.
and let nobody move in the room, because if they did, you were toast.
I'll show my age. I used to freaking pull that foil off, and my mom would be like, "We can't afford you. You keep going through the foil on the rabbit ears."
And you had to get up and change the channel.
Yes.
Yep, black and
knob.
white TV. Oh,
No, we didn't have black and white TVs, wise guy. But you did. You'd have
I
to
don't
get up and
care.
go change the channel. Do you remember
Right.
when the remote came in and it had like the giant cord that would go across the entire room, and you were sitting there like, "This is magic."
We had 4 channels.
I think my time, we had 2. Yeah, UHF, VHS, all that. And then
It's
I think
not VHS. That's a tape.
And then I think my mother she was doing something with Beta, allegedly.
Your mom was
Making
on Beta?
movies.
Oh.
She'd
That
say,
explains a
"Brendy,
lot.
Brendy, go down the road. We got some Beta on today." I'm like, whoa. Just kidding, my late mother. She would be laughing. Come on, we used to have her on the air.
She would be laughing.
Remember we were
I've got a
Brenda.
weird story, but I don't know if I should say
What?
it.
Why? You're paid to talk
And you
into
brought
that
it up.
instrument.
Let's go.
Like when we were young, this was like, I don't know, maybe middle school or something. My next door neighbors, their parents had a key that you would put, and they thought they had it hidden, and that you would put into a thing to turn on dirty movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
And I never knew or heard of anybody else that had that. But, like, they had it in a little box in their coffee table, and they thought it was hidden.
Isn't that
How
funny?
many times did you use the key, Tina?
It wasn't my house, bro.
Unlock. But how many times did we use keys?
It was weird.
Back in the day, we would think, "Oh, it's hidden under the mat." Okay, let's do that.
In that one rock that looks like no other rock that's anywhere in your yard, that's not a key hider.
You've got a
Sure.
1968 Chevelle. Let's put the key to the barn right here on the rock.
You guys still haven't seen Horrible Bosses yet, have you?
No.
Ted Lasso is one of the Jason Sudeikis. He's one of them in there. And there's a key in one of those things, and he picks up the rock and throws it. And Jason Bateman goes, "Please tell me you knew there was a key in there."
Right.
It's so funny. You guys have to watch that movie.
Yeah.
Or the
It's great.
key that people would put in the little thing and it had a magnet and they would put it underneath their wheel well. For what reason, I don't know, because then all of a sudden criminals are like feeling wheel wells. Like, is this one got a key?
But those worked so good, though.
They
I
did.
can't count. In the 90s, I would be like, we'd be all out drunk. Somebody forget where their key was. How are we going to get there? I don't know.
God, now you have fobs. You know, when we first got our car, the first car we had a fob with, we went, and I know you'll say this is what I get, we went to a haunted house thing and took the kids. Well, I had the key in my backpack, and I had a bottle of water in there. Well, the water leaked and got my fob wet, and we couldn't start our car
Wow.
after we came out of there. So we had to put your hand down. What, Heather?
You know there's a key hidden in your fob, right?
Yes. You press a button and it pops out a little piece of metal and that starts your car.
Well, we could get in, but we could. Well, this is how we found out we had to start. We had to put it down into the console,
Okay.
and then it would start.
Yes.
But like, we for the longest time we were going, "Oh my God, the car will start. What are we supposed to do?" And we're calling OnStar and all that stuff. We had no idea.
Have you guys ever seen well, of course you have, the technology? I have a storage unit where you got to point the phone at the sky, get it to come down in Inglewood. And if you don't have your phone charged and all that stuff, and then you got to, that's just to get in the door.
That's very fancy.
And
My
then-
storage unit
and
has a lock.
And then you get to the actual unit after 2 pass-throughs. Well, there's theft. You know, after storage wars on and all that. You know, everybody wants to get in them units, see what's in there. You watch Neighborhood Wars and all that. Oh, it's so good.
My brother in Ohio owns a rental place right next to his machine
Yeah.
shop. You wouldn't believe the number of people that just leave their crap and take off.
Right?
Yes.
My mom and sister are literally cleaning out places in the past month or so because so many people have left and just left their stuff there.
That amazes me. Or they can't afford to pay for the storage fee anymore, and then all of a sudden
and-
they just have
yeah.
to leave it.
And you've got relationships, and everybody in the audience feels it. I don't care what you're married to. You hate each other on moving day. The U-Haul, the drama, Where are we putting everything? The king size bed, or the bed is wet, or it got all rained on, all those things. And you go, I hate your guts today.
Oh, my God. You know
that's
what?
we do on moving day.
Moving day, and I saw a video with Kelly Ripa and her husband Mark that they do the show together now.
Mark Consuelo.
And she literally said, "Do you know the worst zodiac sign to travel with? Aries."
That's shocking.
She said,
That's you.
and they're both talking about, yes, we should. She goes, it's not so much the vacation, it's the airplane travel, it's the getting on, it's the doing all that. They said maybe we should fly separate because we hate traveling together, but once you get there, it's okay.
Right. And look at the airports, all the arguments going on. I mean, there's always a couple just losing it. Usually on Europe trips, you can always count on that because you're in the sky, 8-10 hours?
Right.
And people are just like, oh, I hate you so bad. And then you got to go through the Atlanta airport, and that's like a big cattle call. So anyway, be nice to each other, everybody.
There's still people kicking suitcases in the middle of the airport. There's still people getting in trouble on planes.
Our buddy Mo here, cat named Mo, showed he should write a book because he works TSA.
Does he really?
Uh-huh.
There's
Really?
no way I could do that job.
He said it on the air the other day. He's at PIE, which is St. Pete. P-I-E, appropriate to spell. But yeah, I'd love for Mo, because Mo loves to write books, and he should. So that right there, that'd be so much fun.
I could never be an airport employee. I've been in airports too many times and seen too many things where I'm just like, you should sit down.
I remember when the Weintraubs got their, where we put all our stuff in, and they had their picture of the golden diamond source right there for so many years. I mean, I haven't been through the airport lately, so... but yeah, all those stackables, so cool to have your logo there.
All right, I might sound stupid here, but where do they get those initials?
Who?
For the airports?
Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, because like DC is a weird one.
Like Columbus, I think, is CMH. I mean, I could see it be in Columbus, but what are the others? I don't
know, because you get TIA, Tampa International Airport, and LAX.
Well, we
That
know,
makes
though.
sense.
Do you know them, Isaiah? Because you're the brilliance of the show.
No, I'm no, but I remember when it was TPA instead of TIA, and I still call it the old school, TPA, and I'm like, oh wait, it's not there anymore.
But where did PIE come from?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Pinellas something. I don't know.
Why don't
Hey,
you talk?
you might be onto something there.
Why don't you talk to the lawmakers and get back with us on this 100,000
Well, maybe
watt
somebody
network?
can call and tell us.
How about
stupid we
if I
are.
look it up?
Yeah,
Yes.
I just looked it up.
Okay.
PIE comes from the airport former name Pinellas International Airport, but airport is spelled EIRPORT.
Airport?
Yeah, so
What?
it's PIE.
So gay.
So somebody didn't know how to spell,
I guess
basically,
not.
is what you're saying.
We don't know that to be true.
Whatever.
We don't. No, we don't.
That's weird.
That is weird. Hey, guys, don't forget to head to Hooters for their summer specials. Enjoy 1 pound of snow crab legs for just $19.99 or a half a pound of steamed shrimp for only $9.99. And don't forget their world-famous wings with homemade dipping sauces. They also have Budweiser pints on special for $2.50 only at Hooters, the original wing joint. We're going to take a short break. You've been listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Hey guys, if you are looking for us on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok, we are, or on Instagram, we are the Sports Chicks, CHIX. And if you're looking for us on TikTok, it's just Sports Chicks, CHIX. And also, don't forget, our show will be broadcast up on YouTube on Monday, audio and video.
I put all the videos that you do on our Sports Chicks TikTok. Slowly but surely, we get more followers. And anybody who follows us, I follow them back, as a
Right.
courtesy.
That's cool.
But yeah, slowly but surely, we are getting more followers.
What do we
on
got, about
TikTok.
50, 55 now?
80,
Did we break?
85.
Yay.
85 the last time we
We have
checked.
a-
We started
Hey,
at 30-something.
We appreciate you 80 people.
Just get on there and follow us, you jerks.
All
Just-
right.
That's
That's
right
why.
there, Tina.
That's why right there. Look at that. It's abusive.
You're abusive like parents in kids' sports. And let me tell you something right now. All the coaches are quitting. All the coaches.
I wouldn't coach or ref. anything
Can you
ever.
I was watching a doc on how severe it's getting. And hey, you guys are great parents in the audience. I'm just kidding. A portion that make it. I remember when my stepkids were playing football, and it was so funny. And that would have been in the 90s. So the lawn chair, the obsessed parents, it would hop the markers of the every marker. The dude would and the lady would hop their freaking lawn chairs all the way down every time. They would move it every single play, every time.
When my daughter played flag football for high school, she was the quarterback, and then she had shoulder trouble, so she played receiver, and they brought another girl in. And this girl, her dad would pace and yell and cuss and just at her.
Well, the coaches,
not just the coaches or the refs or whatever. Like, I mean, that's how into it. And it when you do that and push your kids, like you're living through your kids, then you're taking it out on the coaches and you're taking it out on the refs. But I'd rather see him take it out on the refs than that poor girl, what she had to deal with.
The passion of the parents is making the coaches crazy. Because if you remember, just the last 10, 20 years of how we were like, oh, why aren't you putting my kid in? And your kid sucks. And just imagine back then. So the people right now with high school kids must be just losing it over the little bad parent.
Well, even Ted Lasso that I'm watching this new season, he's a coach of a soccer team in England. But when he comes home and his kid's playing soccer, he's not coaching him because he wants to have a little bit of distance. It's hard for that dynamic sometimes of a parent coaching their own child. And he approaches the coach in the parking lot after the game and says, hey, what's going on? And he knows better. But it's hard for him as a parent not to, want to know why his kid isn't playing.
Well, a lot of things have changed, especially since now if you are going to be, a star athlete on your high school team and you have a chance to be drafted by a college to play, now it's professionally. They would be considered that because you're getting paid. Once that dynamic changed and once that all came into play, now parents are like, oh, wait, so my child, if they are good enough and they can make it, then they can get paid going into college. Yeah. It makes a big difference, and it's putting a lot more pressure on the kids to get to that level, and the parents are just wearing them out and wearing the coaches out to get there.
You got to give it to the moms and dads, though. Working hard all day, cooking dinner, making sure it's ready for when you get home, putting your kid in, and then going to the games and being passionate.
Well, it's
That's
not just
awesome.
that. It's travel ball, too. If you don't play travel ball, you
have
a hard time making the team at your high school, at a rec place, whatever. Travel ball is literally your weekends are done. You are on the road. You are in different states.
Wow.
I mean, not just different cities. You're in different states. You are 1,000 miles away sometimes with travel ball. And if your kid's not in travel ball, it's tough getting on a team. My son played soccer in middle school, and there were so many travel ball soccer players, he didn't have a chance.
Wow.
I mean, he played some, but...
Go ahead, Heather.
And the craziest thing is it used to be that hockey was the most expensive sport that you could put your child into. Mm-hmm. Well, travel ball has changed all of that, and now baseball. Travel ball is unbelievably expensive if you're doing
and the
soccer.
Little children feet grow every 2 months.
Yes,
I mean,
they do.
You got to buy some new skates and cleats.
Softball bats are $300.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
The good ones. Yeah.
And you have to have them or
parents...
they don't let you play without them anymore, which is so crazy.
Thank goodness for consignment shops.
Yes.
I know my stepkids, we would go play it again. I think
Play it against sports.
That's
what
was
we have.
just coming out, and it was awesome. So either donate or keep giving your kids, man. These families that can't afford it and their kid is talented, keep giving.
Yeah, that's what we did. I had 2 kids playing softball and baseball at the same rec place, usually at the same time. I'm running back and forth between fields trying to watch them bat or play in the field or whatever. But that's what we would do. And Play It Again Sports, they sell new stuff and everything too. But I would buy something there and then resell it back and then buy something else from there. And,
and then
it makes
there's
it
the
easier.
lessons. Everybody has their kid in private lessons. private mental performance coaching lessons. Like, there is so much that you put your kid into, and you make this giant investment because now the potential for them to go far in college and get paid and do all that stuff, they do it.
So does it concern you about the coaches not wanting, they're getting yelled at so bad and they're getting tarnished where they go, I don't have time for this. So who's going to coach your kid?
Yeah.
We're going to have pedos out there trying to.
Right, Brenda. Or you've got the coach that favors or you've got the coach that's like, oh, I'm going to coach the team. But now, oddly enough, my own son plays as well. And then whoever's in that position, you're going to get screwed because the coach's kid is going to go in. 100%. It's a huge investment. Sports isn't like what it used to be. Like back when my husband was like, hey, I think I'm going to be a baseball player, right? It was you went in there, you played. It was cheap. It was, whatever. You found a bat. Great. Borrow your bat. You can't do that anymore. It's a gigantic investment to get your kid into sports.
I had pitching lessons for my daughter when she played fast pitch softball. Just for rec ball, we were paying for pitching lessons.
And that's not cheap.
No, it is not.
My stepkid that was doing he's the captain of the fire department now, and he was real good. He was throwing 98 consistent in baseball, and I think he was only maybe 14 at the time, and they were burning out his shoulder. So that one coach, they want those curveballs out of the young kids, and I think they've backed off on that. I don't know, Heather, maybe you know more about the baseball correspondent, but if you take a young kid and you got that throwing all those curves, they're done. Their pitchers, their arms blowed before they even get to high school.
Didn't Tommy John just die?
Yes,
that's what I thought.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
But he knew. This is the interesting thing. He knew it was coming. He had been ill, and he knew. And he actually released a statement through the Yankees, addressing the fans and saying, thank you for everything. And he knew it was coming. So he released a beautiful statement, and he passed away.
We're losing all the greats.
I know it.
It's like, what? And all the rock stars. We're losing all the good stuff. But hopefully everybody's smart enough to give us a new round.
Well, you're talking about players and coaches and everything, and I watched the Game Day Murders. It's something that just came on Netflix. And the one I watched was the
hockey player.
Thank you. The hockey player.
Mike Danton.
Yes, Mike Danton, his name was Mike Jefferson.
Yes.
And his dad was living through him, trying to get him to be the best soccer player or hockey player, and this is up in Canada. And there was a guy who took all the hockey players under his wing, so the dad basically kind of gave his son to this guy. This guy was basically his second father. And he's like, I'm taking him under my wing. I guarantee you he's going to be in the NHL someday. And he got him there. But then he gets drafted by the Devils, and then he goes to the Blues. And during the 2004 Stanley Cup playoffs, he's on the phone hiring a hitman to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Which ended up being his coach.
His coach.
And / agent, it was that man that had taken him under his wing and basically raised him. But then came the suspicions. Why did he want him taken out?
So this is Netflix right now?
Yeah, and so this guy, this Danton kid, would go to this strip club all the time, and he got to know the bouncer. So he's trying to ask the bouncer, hey, you know anybody that I can hire for a hitman? And the guy's like,
that's a real solid person to ask.
I'm not talking to you about this.
Perfect place to go to find one, though, I think.
And he's like texting or he's calling the guy, and the guy wouldn't call him back. So this is all documented or whatever. He kept all the messages. This idiot left the guy voicemails. Hey, I need somebody to take care of this for me and blah, blah, blah. Like, how stupid do you have to be?
Voicemail.
And, I swear to God.
How many concussions did that poor man take that allowed him to think, hey, this is a great idea. I'll leave him a voicemail.
So how does it end?
Well, here's the better one.
Yeah.
Then there's a 19-year-old girl who worked for the Blues, like she, I don't know, did media or did something. They kind of became a thing. They were good friends and probably a little something on the side, whatever.
Something.
She was probably in love with him. He asks her, hey, you know a hitman? You know anybody who could, help me out here?
So this was the St. Louis Blues?
Yes.
Oh. Yes, this is in 2004.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that kind of sounds like it's not that long ago, but it kind of is.
I can't wait to watch.
Oh my God, it's a crazy story.
Yes, and it's actually true, and it happened.
Yeah.
In between, periods for the playoffs, what else do you do? Hire a hitman. Sure.
Unreal.
Hey guys, from I do to I still do, the Golden Diamond Source is there for every special moment in your lives. No matter what your budget is, they will guide you from your first diamond purchase to upgrading your current diamond, a diamond from Golden Diamond Source for 100% of its value, and you cannot get that deal anyplace else. Enjoy their beautiful, relaxing bridal salon and select from the most extensive collection of diamonds in the Tampa Bay area. Steve and Julie want to be your family jeweler, located at 3800 Ulmerton Road in Clearwater, just off 275. We're going to take a short break. You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. If you're not sure what to do with, well, contact our friends at Urban E Recycling. They can help you get rid of your things you don't want anymore, and they will not end up in a landfill. Thanks, Greg. They have locations in Tampa, Orlando, and Sarasota, and there's no charge. It is absolutely free. So go to urbanerecycling.com for more information, or you can call 888-992-0747. And hey, also while you're there, make sure you go to their electronics museum, which is the coolest thing in the world. I'm completely obsessed with it. They have old, one of the things they have, which I swear I touch every time I walk in, is an old record player that you wind up. And I'm like, God, this thing is so cool.
Old Victrola, I think it's called.
Well, thank you for the big
Is
word.
it a Victrola?
No.
Oh, what's it called then?
A phonograph.
Thank you,
Oh, thank you.
Mr. A+ valedictorian.
That I
Back
was
there.
not.
I'd like to see you spell that one.
Hey, don't forget the Bone Bonus starts on Monday with the Calta Show. Just go to theboneonline.com for more information all throughout the day.
And we're on another hour today. And top of the hour, we're going to talk about that fantasy football league. And what's the worst thing you've ever heard of someone having to do that lost or that comes in last place in the fantasy football? I don't do fantasy football.
We're not talking fantasy football, but we're doing Tina's got some fun little things that surround it because Heather and I hate it. But besides,
Wow, speak for yourself.
Well, I don't play fantasy football either. I'm just saying it's just funny what the groups make the guys who lose, what they have to do. It's insane.
I was fascinated by the topic. I really was.
So I know a lot of people out there are in fantasy football leagues, and we want to hear what you guys make your loser do.
And that'll be top of the next hour, so make sure you load the lines when we go to a break. It'll be 1-800-771-1025.
And Mike Olivero, thank you for the extra hour today. He's out on personal time. So, and then the Cat Named Mo show follows that. So just stay on the bone all day.
All right, Brenda.
BL.
Hey, one of the things, and you guys have to get on board with me.
What?
You have to do this.
Yes.
What?
I have become completely obsessed with ESPN Jeopardy.
I love Jeopardy.
I love Jeopardy.
I watch regular Jeopardy every night. I don't miss it. Oh, every night. I only get like 5 right. But my husband and I count like each of us, and we play out loud, and I'll be like, I got 5 tonight. He's like, yeah, I had like 6.
Well,
do you guys get every question?
ESPN Jeopardy. So I watched it last night. I've been watching it every night. I can't turn it off. Last night, John Hamm was
boy.
on. And
Nuh-uh.
yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, the actor from Friends and Neighbors and Mad Men and everything. So apparently he is a giant sports fan. Giant. And he decided to go on here. I guess I didn't know that he is the voice of some of the NFL films.
Oh, really?
And I didn't know that. So they had him on and a couple of other actors that are really into sports. He wiped the table with them.
Really?
And
yes.
Who is the host of Jeopardy, Sports Jeopardy?
It is
Joe Buck.
Joe Buck is yes.
Yes.
And
Really?
yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Remember him almost dying from hair plugs?
What?
I'm sorry?
I did not know anything about that. Star Magazine. Where did you hear
Are
that?
you really? No, yeah. Isaiah, please look that up if you have time. Joe Buck supposedly got so many hair plugs that he got some kind of infection.
Oh.
You guys don't remember that? I swear to God, it was Joe
Oh my
Buck.
gosh, it is actually seriously a thing.
He was
wow.
hospitalized.
In 2016, in his memoir, he said he had an intense, decades-long addiction to hair plug procedures that had started in 1993. And he had serious complications from it
93 year of the Phillies, yeah.
that left his vocal cord damaged from the infection that he got, and it almost ended his broadcasting career.
Isn't that crazy?
He's got
I
a
don't know.
big grape, though. He's got a real big head. He
No,
had
he
to keep
does
plugging.
not.
He had to keep plugging away. Look at his head next to Troy Aikman. I'm serious.
Anyway,
It's extra large.
I didn't mean to go down that road.
Anyway,
for some reason, I just thought about that when you
So,
said Joe Buck. So,
Sports Jeopardy.
Oh
when
my
is it
gosh.
on?
Oh, well, it's on my streaming, so I don't know
You
when
can-
it's on live.
Oh,
Okay.
But
it just started. So you said John Hamm was on?
he wiped the table with everybody. So he ended up with like 22,000 points. He moves on because they move on to the next round, and then it's for charity. Everybody's winning money for their charity, but they go they do it like sports. Like they start out with the initial round, and then everyone moves on, and then you go to the final Jeopardy.
Okay, so tell me how to watch it again.
I watched it on
Why
my
don't
Hulu.
Oh,
So if you have Hulu, you can watch it.
okay.
Yeah. It's amazing. And here's the funny thing. So
But they wouldn't have it on ESPN.
they might.
ESPN Jeopardy. I would just think.
I
How do
would
we not know
imagine.
that right now?
I know I watch it on my
Hulu.
Hulu, but the funniest thing is when I first started watching it, they had like the hosts of different, and some of these hosts I knew, and some of them I was like, I have no idea. And it would be like ESPN, the blah, 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 so obscure thing that you don't even know and you never watch. But they had all these hosts on, and one of them was like an NFL sideline reporter, and she was sitting on the panel, and they would not know the answers.
Right.
And it would absolutely slay my brain for a second because I'm like, you're on the sidelines. And she wouldn't know the answers to the questions for something NFL related. And I was like, oh, and you would see the look on Joe Buck's face like, really? Are you serious? And then it would be like one guy, an older ESPN host in the middle, and he would just answer everything because he's that guy that, it wasn't what you're being told to say on TV. You had to actually do the work and the homework, and you had to study your teams.
Right.
Now it's just,
Okay, so as you both were saying, you can watch it on Hulu, Disney Plus, see again with all the streaming
Yeah,
services,
see?
and then of course ESPN app. They say app only though. What does that even
That's
mean?
so
How do we not
crazy.
catch that on the tube?
Well,
I
but
don't
you can
understand.
put the app on your smart TV.
yeah, you can.
Okay.
So it has to be.
Why
through
can't I
that.
just click my button? and
Thank
just
you.
I don't know.
do
Why
it?
can't I just put it on 2/7 and watch ESPN? God.
Jesus.
Look what you did.
Poor listeners.
You
Sorry,
made the
guys.
Indian angry.
Hey, I saw a
Navajo.
story where they made NHL players take a course in sideline and media reporting, and they said it was the hardest thing they've ever done. All the training, all the skating, all the beating the crap out of each other. They said doing media stuff was very difficult for them.
Really?
NHL?
NHL players. It was a
Okay.
story I had for a long time. I
That's fun.
Well,
didn't
imagine
say
just-
anything about, but yeah.
If you don't
hard.
know, like Heather, I don't know about you, Tina, but I remember our first round of the show. She could pronounce any player in the entire league. I mean, God help us if we all went near trying to. I mean, I'm not a
hockey names are horrible.
right. I try to follow the Lightning, of course, at the bench, but besides that, but Heather's the best at it, and Tina, you're a huge fan. You get to go meet
Vasilevsky.
Vazzy
I'm
next.
so excited.
Why don't you tell the audience with your instrument?
Yeah, right?
Speak up with a big girl voice, okay?
Let them know when your restraining order comes in. Go ahead.
Vazzy's going to be at the Brandon Mall next Saturday signing autographs. And my husband was nice enough to buy me a pass to go get his autograph. So I'm going to take my Vazzy jersey and have him autograph it.
Now, is the regular mall allowed, or is it a certain section roped off?
Yeah, it's-
that's going to be chaos.
Yeah, it's through an autograph. I forget the name of it, but it's through a company that sponsors or does whatever, and they have an area that's roped off and everything. I'm sure people can stand around and look, but
Right.
you have to You have to pay
That's
to do
so
it.
great for the little kids, the little children to be able to meet Vazzy. And
How about me?
And then the lady meeting Vazzy
There's
with her husband.
5,000 kids, and there's one grown up, and they're like, really?
One tall Indian. Yes. 5'8".
I'm like trying to decide what to wear.
She's pushing kids out of the way.
She's going to do her fingernails special, maybe with his number and his name.
Oh, I am pushing kids out of the way because I paid to be first in line.
You are not.
Honestly.
You know what? You're that girl. You are that girl that boxes somebody's face, some little child in the stands. At
Real
the
nice, Tina.
At the Rays game, trying to get an autograph.
God, he's my absolute favorite. I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
Okay.
Does he know that you say that your last name is Vasilevsky?
No, he does not.
Okay.
You know what's funny? I'm going to try to make him laugh. So here's how. I have a really cool picture of him making a save behind his back. You know, an 8x10, and that besides the jersey that I was going to have him autograph that. But I found online the picture of him with what trophy is it that was on his head during the boat parade. He like put it on top of his head, and it was like it looked like his head, and it was on his shoulders.
Okay.
So I blew that up into an 8x10, and I'm going to stick that in front of him and act like I want him to sign that picture. And then I'm going to say just kidding and give him the good one.
She's met hundreds of celebrities. We've sat with Gretzky and interviewed him.
Yes.
And she's acting like a little child right
I
now.
love him.
This
Now,
is
what if
crazy.
Just let me have a what if. What if he doesn't find your sense of humor to be funny, and he's like,
He'll think that's funny.
He doesn't look like he's a smile guy.
No, he doesn't, does he?
No, he's serious.
I don't know.
Bully.
He's. I've seen some videos of him where he's got a decent sense of humor.
How about you just say, "Can you please, sir, sign this"?
First of all, I'm not calling him sir. Second of all, no.
don't call him honey.
I'm
Okay, don't do that.
Real Trees is going to be with me. I'm not doing that. But no, I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny to try to make him laugh.
And
Okay.
yes,
I'll
you
let
must
you know if it happens.
And yes, you must wear the ring on your left hand.
What ring?
My wedding.
Oh yeah. Okay, that.
Nice.
Mhm.
No, but our whole family can take the picture, so it's going to be cool. I'm excited.
That's
Do
a
your
man.
children want to go?
Yes.
Okay.
See, this is exciting for the kids and all adults too. All the Lightning fans that have backed that since Phil Esposito brought it here, and they get to go see the next regime.
They're going to start before we know it,
So
dude.
cool.
We're going to
Thank you,
blink, and
Lord.
hockey's going to be here.
Thank you.
Best time of the year. Hockey, football, Halloween. Best
no,
time of the
no,
year.
no. I was with you until the last one.
I knew.
We had to start our show when we had one sport going. I mean,
Oh,
but
my
we had
gosh.
the Olympics. That was fun
The
to talk about
Olympics.
that.
But then thank God for the World Cup this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was amazing too. Having the World Cup here was an amazing experience. So,
ESPN Jeopardy. Let's
Yes.
watch it. I'll try to answer some questions.
well, that's the
See
thing
how
that
I
was
do.
making me crazy. So, and maybe it's just because I'm that much of a sports nerd that I knew the answers to the questions, and the host did not. And I am yelling at them. I was like, how do you have that job? Like, you're not answering the questions. And they would just sit there and uncomfortably be like, and then the buzzer would go off, and Joe Buck would say the answer, and then Joe Buck is looking at them like, my God, you're on my network.
Oh, my
I
God.
can't believe you don't
So-
know the answers.
But the real Jeopardy that we watch weekdays, that is extremely difficult.
It
I mean,
is.
come on.
It is
Give me
very
a break.
Dude,
Are
my
you
favorite-
kidding?
my
I'm
favorite-
barely getting 5 a show.
My favorite skit on Saturday Night Live ever is the Jeopardy skits.
Oh,
With
yeah.
Will
Yes.
Ferrell.
Yeah.
That's the best thing that's ever been on Saturday Night Live ever, ever, ever. The funniest
But
stuff ever.
I was going to ask you the second part of that. Is this the same? Is it real hard sports? Like, do they? Heather,
Oh,
you
yeah,
said
like
Heather, you said you're.
some of the categories, like when they say, and here's the funny thing too. So you know how they do the categories where it's like rhyming?
Okay,
And
rhyme
you
time.
have to, rhyme time. So you have to like say when it becomes sports things, they would do like this unbelievably difficult name, mostly hockey.
Yeah.
And then there would be like the rhyme would have to be that. And none of the hosts could figure out that that's what they were supposed to answer the questions as. And they were just like, oh God. And it would just be a
no.
disaster.
Oh, no.
But you still should
How-
know the answer.
How long is
Yeah.
it going to run? Is it going to be?
Oh, it's going to be a while. It just
Okay.
started.
Sports Jeopardy.
Yeah,
Jeopardy
ESPN Jeopardy. I am so in.
Can't wait.
Like I'm like, okay, is there another one? Can I watch another one? And then I'm like, I should probably go to sleep. No, I'm going to watch another one.
But if you think about it, it helps you, even though I don't know a lot of the answers at the regular Jeopardy, it still helps your brain. It's like a crossword puzzle. Yeah. It helps stimulate.
Yes, they tell us old people to keep doing that crap. So we
right.
keep. What's that? Mahjong? What the heck is the name of that?
Mahjong?
Yeah.
Hung high? I don't know. Not heard of this person, this human.
Oh,
what is it?
You're supposed to, it's a game that you match the different tiles and stuff, and then they disappear, and you keep going. And people are playing it like in person now. But that's supposed to help your brain a lot.
My husband plays that one.
Oh, does he?
He loves it, yeah.
Well, now, Tina, it's your turn to help
Talk
everybody.
about Vazzy?
No, it's not.
And now for the Sports Play of the Week, brought to you by the Golden Diamond Source.
In his Major League debut, Cardinals' Joshua Baez makes history with home runs in 3 straight at-bats. Your first game in the majors, and you hit 3 straight home runs?
My people.
Unbelievable. You can't take credit for that.
Welcome to the show, kid.
Dude, I've been a Cardinal fan since I was 5. No, but that is so cool. Yes, I think that was awesome. The shot heard around the world, that little guy. Fantastic.
Hey, guys, did you know that you can trade in your old, unworn, or broken jewelry and use it towards the purchase of something new at the Golden Diamond Source? With gold at an all-time high right now, it is the perfect time to upgrade something you're not wearing to something you'll never want to take off. Come see their vast selection of 5, 10, even 20-carat diamond, and they are the real natural diamonds that they carry there. They have been Tampa Bay's most trusted jeweler for over 40 years, so let them be your family jeweler. Located at 3800 Ulmerton Road in Clearwater, just off 275, and tell them that the chick sent you. We're going to take a short break.
We're here till 3 today, right?
You're listening to the SportsChix. Yes, we are, on 102.5 The Bone. Self, you say. We are on for an extra hour today. Thanks, Maiko, for allowing us to hang out and an extra hour.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? I'm Heather.
Hi, everybody. I'm BL.
Sports Tina here.
And right now, we are going to have you guys load the lines, 1-800-771-1025. Tina has a question for everybody, and we're going to need your opinion on the fantasy sports.
I got to tell you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. But I was going to tell you that I cannot stand fantasy football, but when I want to try to, it scares me because the fans are so passionate. And when I see them walking in places, it terrifies me. So I wanted to always know what to do, but it's one of those things like when you first start playing craps and you see the blackjack table, whatever it is, whatever you want to get into, fantasy is intimidating. It's hard to be welcomed in by the groups of fantasy football people.
I stress out enough during football season with the Bucs and everything. I don't need to be part of a fantasy league.
You are not part of it?
I do not do it.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever done it.
I'm the accidental one. So I won't study the players. I won't study all the things about them, and I'll just do random picks.
You just be like, oh, he's cute. Let's pick him.
And then one year I did that, and I just was like, oh, well, I'll take this, I'll take this, I'll take this. And the person that I was doing it with is like, that's not how it works. You can't do that. And I won.
Oh,
and
cool.
I never let that person forget that I won doing random picks. And I was like, and how long did you study for this? And he's like, I don't even want to talk about this.
See, that's like picking horses in a horse race. You know nothing about them, but you just pick it because you like the name.
So on fantasy football, because I know nothing about it. So you pick just an individual player, not the team then?
Yeah, you have a draft. You do a draft, like an NFL draft, and you take turns and everybody picks a player. You take quarterbacks and running backs and all of that stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I'm stressed out enough during football season. I don't need to worry about that crap, too.
1-800-771-1025. Do you do it? Do you don't? Or why don't you? That's what I'm always fascinated by.
And then I've seen stories lately, since it's getting ready to start gearing up, about what they do to the person who comes in last in their league. I saw a video where they literally put this guy in a closet of some type. And he had, I think they took the light bulb out. All he had was a flashlight. Oh. And they locked him in there and did not let him out until he finished like a 1,000-piece puzzle or something crazy.
So it's like hazing, like a hazing
Yeah,
kind of thing?
and the puzzle wasn't something easy. It was one of those puzzles that
Like
had
the mini
all the same
pieces?
color.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
the small pieces, and it was like almost all of it was like a brown color. Like it wasn't something that was really colorful. And he was in there screaming and banging on the door and all of that stuff. So that was like one punishment that I had seen. Another one where the guys went to play golf, and they made the guy wear a gown, like a dress,
Oh.
the entire round of golf.
He might have liked it.
That's
he
fun.
might have enjoyed it. You don't know.
Isaiah, have you played?
Yes, I have
Do you have
played.
friends that do the fantasy football?
Yeah, we do cash, but no, we usually don't. I mean, maybe I should do whoever's last has to go on a date with BL.
Oh my
that would be
gosh.
brutal.
She's married.
Oops.
You're on me today.
Yeah.
You better ease up,
Hey,
cowboy.
you are on me today with my Bing bag.
You took
right.
my word I've had since 1993.
So what are you gonna do about that?
Oh my God.
I guess
Bring it.
nothing.
Good.
Obviously. Talk to the
Good.
listeners about it, not me.
Fine, I'll just talk to Heather about it.
Okay. Good.
Do you guys remember the very hungry
I'm going to
caterpillar?
separate you two. I'm
Yeah, I know,
telling you right
seriously.
now.
Fine.
If I have to stop this car,
The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Do you remember that movie
Of
or the
course, the
book?
book,
When
yeah.
we were kids.
Yeah.
Some guy had to dress up as the caterpillar and eat everything that was in the book in like one sitting.
Oh.
It was the weirdest thing ever.
that is
Yeah.
weird.
Or go on a date with an inflatable or a blow up
I love that.
doll
I love that.
into a restaurant.
Once again, someone might like that. You don't know. Let's go over to Stalker Steve. Hey, Steve.
Hi, ladies. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. So I'm in a little fantasy football, but it's family and friends, so it doesn't get too crazy.
Oh no, you can't
We
make your
do
family
a,
do something bad, huh?
No, we're kind. We're kind. We do a draft night, pizza and brew,
Nice.
and then the end of the year we do a barbecue and burgers and brew, and the loser has to buy the keg.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go. The
Make 'em
loser
spend
has to
money.
buy the keg. Okay, so Steve,
I thought
when
he said
does
pig.
No.
That's what I thought he said.
So when does your fantasy football league start so I can come along?
Well, not until the NFL starts, but we got our draft this week.
But Steve, why are your people so intimidating? Why do they make us feel like we're not allowed to be part of it?
Well, I think that's a younger group that take everything too seriously. This is just fun for us. We give each other a hard time on the internet and on the texts, and everything is just those 2 nights are the only time that we really give each other real grief.
Oh, and you said your family friends, though. So that I was just saying it's just a little intimidating because they're sort of militant, if you will. And they're walking into the restaurants and some of the best ones, and you don't realize they're getting together, and it's just sort of odd for some of us that aren't in
Well,
it.
it's such a the draft thing. You think you really got a great quarterback, and then second week the guy's hurt, and your draft is your season is screwed because the guy you drafted number one is gone.
Injuries. Yeah.
And you all get in
Yeah,
the same room and draft, right? Like you're not on the phone or the computer. Or
Oh no,
doing that
we
stuff.
we do a pizza and brew night draft.
And do the whole
Okay.
draft. Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
All
Thanks.
right.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you can all get together in the same room, but then some people, they do it with like their old college buddies or
that's what I
people
was
that they
wondering.
grew up with, and then it's all like on text and stuff like that, and then nasty messages come back and forth. Yeah, did you see what your guy did this week? He sucks and all that stuff. Yeah.
One group made the loser sit in a Waffle House for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And every waffle that he was able to down, he got an hour off of his time.
Right.
That's pretty inventive, right?
Yeah.
Waffle House
Something
was
different.
happy.
Ain't
They're
ha-
like, God, this guy's going to eat waffles all day.
800-771-1025. If you've been part of the fantasy, maybe you got out. Maybe you just want to jump in. I don't know.
How about making somebody go do a comedy stand-up routine. How embarrassing would that be?
I can't do it. I've tried 3
I would
times.
say there's no way we would be able to make you do it.
I can't. Bennington used to put me on all the time, try to put me on stage. I love talking on the air, but I cannot in front of even 30 people. I've tried.
You tried doing it 3 times?
In New York, he put me on stage at the Cellar where all the famous people start. And he's like, BL, all you need is 5 minutes. Please don't let me down. He's like, you're going to introduce, we got Big J. Okerson tonight. And, Sal Vulcan. Is that his name?
Yeah.
But anyway, so they were all on the panel. He's like, all you got to do is 5 minutes. I'm like, okay. Oh, my God, I got booed. One guy's like, if I had a tomato, I'd throw it at you. I couldn't find anything compelling, and I was just terrible.
How is that possible?
I cried all the way home from the Cellar. I mean, I don't think Bennington talked to me for like a month. His wife, she's so sweet. She's just like, BL, you're always my little star. You're so sweet. I'm like, I was awful. How can I not be good at stand-up? I am not. So you said,
really?
Fantasy football, they make them. That's torture when you don't do that for a living.
I'm shocked right now. I'm actually shocked because of all people that I would think would be able to get up there and kill on stage at a comedy club, it would be you.
And I have a good friend, Lynn Koplitz. She's from New York, and she's got a Netflix out. She's on Calta all the time, but she's so good. She is killer for a female on stage. But she lives in the city, but her mother lives in Florida, so she visits sometime. You guys got to meet her. You would love her. But, yeah, I don't know. Could you do it?
There's no way I could do stand-up, and there's no way, like, karaoke. Oh, my God, that'd be my worst fear ever.
Really?
Like, I can do it with a group of people if I'm hammered, but I'm not going to go up there and do it by myself.
Right.
You know, one of my bucket list things has always been to take singing lessons just so one time I could go up there and sing karaoke decently where I wouldn't chase everybody out of the bar.
That's amazing.
But yeah.
That's what the thing. I've done karaoke before, but I used to sing a long time ago. I won't do it now because now my kid's better at singing than me by a lot, and things change as you get older. Your voice changes and it deepens.
Your kid is Fiona Apple.
Oh, yeah.
The time I heard her sing.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Sent her some video of us, or excuse me, vice versa. Yeah, whatever.
Another punishment people did, bringing different edible things and putting them in a blender and making them drink it.
Edible like what?
Anything. Like anything, like from a hot dog to just whatever you could mix that would be the most disgusting things ever, and put it in a blender and then make them drink that.
Like ice cream and sardines?
Anything like that.
We're talking about
punishment.
Fantasy football, what happens if you lose. We don't play, but we're fascinated by what happens.
To the losers.
Mm-hmm.
I would just want to boot money. Just let me give you some money, please, and call it a day. Yeah. That's what I would want to do.
I've seen them make people stand like on the side of the road with embarrassing shirts on, or they get a horribly embarrassing picture and make them make that their profile picture on all their social media and stuff like that.
See, I would have to try to have you wear something Michigan.
Oh, God, no way.
You had a bet with Jim Lighthall one time, didn't you?
A lot of times.
You guys always
were on the air.
Had to do the Ohio State and the Michigan situation.
And I never lost.
Divided.
I never lost.
Would you have done it? Would you have worn something Michigan if you had lost? Because you made the bet. He lost, of course.
I'd like to wear Tom Brady. Yummy.
Wow. I don't know. I mean, I guess I kind of would have had to, but it would have been tough. Brenda?
You'd like to wear Tom Brady as a what?
Is he going to be at the game tonight?
I don't think so.
Brady?
I don't know.
I know it's only
God help him if he is. You guys are talking about me and Vasilevsky. Listen to you.
Oh, yeah. That's all right. Listeners know I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Do they really? Hey, we didn't mention Vita Vea. Got a 1-year extension for $30 million, so he's staying. Thank goodness.
Thankfully.
How much? What'd he get?
$30 million.
He's worth every penny.
Yes.
That's my big beef roast right there.
Dude, that's a big man.
Big hunk of meat, isn't he? We own him. We love him.
We were talking about ESPN earlier, and I forgot to mention this. I saw this on a video somewhere. I've gotten ESPN notifications that I thought were ridiculous. Like I have the app. I get notifications about all the teams that I like, and top stories always come through on my phone. And people, it was on X actually. People got a notification. I think it was Oklahoma's new coach. It said Oklahoma's new coach so and so shoots and kills armadillo in his front yard. Mm-hmm. Okay, first of all, how do they know that?
Right?
Second of all, people were going, so when a notification pops up and you don't see the whole thing?
Right.
So it said Oklahoma coach shoots and kills, and then it's like cut off. And then everybody was like, oh my God, what? Like they were at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh my gosh.
They sent this notification out.
Yeah.
And then it's an armadillo.
Yeah, and everybody's like,
when
how
they
did
dig
ESPN even know that happened?
When they dig up your yard, I've been chasing them for a month to try to be nice to all the PETA people. But at one point you go, okay, what am I going to do? Can I get out a jart? May I get one of those out and throw it at the hard-shelled item?
Yeah, and you've jinxed me because you started talking about it, and now mine is back and digging out the front of my house. And I'm like, at some point, it's going to make the office unstable. The hole that this thing has dug under the front of my house is unbelievable.
And they carry leprosy, too, just so you don't get bit on the ankles or anything.
Somebody in the comments said something about, well, when some of his players come up with leprosy, you're going to know why. I thought you were joking about that.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, my gosh.
But the way she said it is what made you think it was a joke, because she's like, just like Jesus.
Jesus might be the armadillo. You have no idea.
I do, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Jesus is not the armadillo under the front of my house. No.
Or Buddha, whatever.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, the Bucs are playing the Chiefs tonight. We're going to be at the game.
Allegedly.
We're by the cannons. Just listen for...
Well, you two are. Allegedly, I'm going to be.
We're all going.
I know. We're just joking because you can't find my ticket.
I can't find any of our tickets. They're lost in the cloud.
People were taking pictures of Donna Kelsey flying commercial. Do you know that she flies commercial? She refuses to fly.
She's down to earth, I hear. Really nice lady.
Well, apparently, because you got trapped. Well, he's on the team plane, but... I mean, Taylor has a little bit of money. She couldn't.
But she's not paying for his mom.
That's why people have money, because they're smart. Yeah.
Well, she's giving away a lot of her money. I'm just saying, but people were shocked that Donna Kelsey flies commercial.
And
not even
allegedly a lady. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Tina.
No, that was
some lady when I had my furniture store in Inglewood. She claims that one of her friends lives next door to Donna Kelsey in South Tampa. I'm like, okay, it's allegedly.
I wonder if she's going to be here.
I'm telling you.
Oh, of course.
What if Tay-Tay's at the game and we slam right into her somewhere? She's inside of a popcorn machine.
It might be because, Tina, I saw the other day, she was in a red dress walking in with her husband now to a preseason game. So she might be here. God help us all. If that person gets a visual of Taylor Swift tonight, help us all. We're going to take a short break. Don't forget, we're hanging out until 3 o'clock. You're listening to the SportsChix on 102.5 The Bone. If you would like to call 1-800-771-1025. And right now, we're going to go over to Bobby D. Hey, Bobby.
What's up, girls?
Hello.
Hey, Bob.
I heard you talking about the armadillos and that.
Yes.
Well, you said leprosy, but I learned this from Mr. Garabo. You know, it's called Hansen disease now. And I'm not making it up. You can Google it. And he even did a impromptu rap about Hansen's disease. So,
why did they change the name then?
Makes no sense, sir.
Well, I'm not a scientist or anything like that, but, you know, you can look it up. And Drew actually did it's Hansen disease, and he did, like, the parody of the Hansen brothers. I'm serious.
Oh, my God.
We'll check it out,
Is
funny.
leprosy like
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks,
not
Bobby
politically
D.
correct anymore or something?
What is it?
Is it like not politically correct anymore
Who
to say
knows?
leper? So they had to change it?
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Oh, I got yelled at by a realtor one time. They go, I didn't mean to throw you off here, ladies, but I got
Realtor.
some realtor.
Not realtor. Realtor.
You're not allowed to call it the master bedroom anymore.
I heard that. I heard that it's called the primary suite now.
What?
I swear.
Primary my alls.
Yeah, now it's offensive to say the master
Masters.
bedroom because it used to be back in the day that's where the master of the house would reside.
my
But now that's offensive, so you can't say it anymore. It's called the primary.
I don't care whatever side you're on. It's always going to be the master bedroom you're in with me making love.
Wow.
Help.
Okay.
Poor Mike.
The visual that I have right now.
Poor Mike Olivero giving us his hour. It always happens too. It sucks, right? No, it doesn't suck at all. It's good. He'll be back next week. Just a little personal time.
All right, I have a question for you people.
What do
Yes.
you want?
Okay. So, have you ever at a checkout had it to where the cashier did not ring up one of your items accidentally and then you notice it? Do you let it go or do you say something?
I've had it happen. I let him know.
You
It
let
was-
them know?
Yeah, it was something small, but I don't have 4 kids hanging on me and 10 jobs trying to make ends meet. So I did tell him, but I can imagine how a family.
Now, it doesn't
would
matter
not.
whether it's a small item or a big item, just an item in general. If it goes through and you're like, I don't know if they rang that, would you say something or would you not say something? And then I have a second part to it.
Oh.
The last time I was going through the grocery store line, Taylor Swift was playing over the speaker, so I wasn't paying attention.
Holy cow. Kill me now.
I'm not kidding. You know,
Goes
one
right
time,
off the tracks. What happened?
you know,
Taylor Swift, shiny.
you know, one time I'll tell you, shiny. Oh, look, shiny.
One time what?
One time I was going through at Publix, and I had a big bag of dog food on the bottom
Right?
of my cart, and I had held it up for her to scan and then put it back down there. And it was the first item that she scanned. Well, by the time I pushed up and then they were loading, the one girl said something perro, which is dog in Spanish. So
Right.
she was asking, I think, trying to make sure that I hadn't stolen or was
Right.
trying to steal that, asking the cashier if she had rung that up. But I would never do that.
Right.
I've gone back in. Like I've realized, one time I realized I hadn't gotten everything out of the basket.
Right.
Like a spice, like garlic or something it was left in there by accident, and I walked back in and told him.
So that's the thing. Would you, okay, so at the checkout, they said 33% of people won't say anything. They're just like, ooh, I get that for free. They didn't notice.
How many percent?
33% of people will walk out knowing that something was not rung in.
30 you a jerks.
So here's the other question. What do you do if you get out to the car and then you realize, oh, that same thing. Oh, crap, there's a bag of dog food underneath here that they didn't ring in. Do you go back into the store?
I want the family to take it home. Whoever it is. The time's so tough. Just take the dog food and go home. Yeah, just go. They didn't ring it in. It's their problem.
Oh, you know what? The last time I went to Costco with my son, I had dog food, canned dog food on the bottom, and we forgot to load it in our car.
Yeah.
And I got home and I was like, son, where's the dog food? And I was like, oh my God. And I literally thought to myself when I put it down there, make sure that you put that in there. So somebody got some free dog food from me. You're welcome.
Yeah, I've left products, makeup, all that in a bag before at the CVX. I have.
CVX.
Whatever.
So here's the thing. People that walk out of the store and something wasn't rung in and then they realize it and they're like, do you know that 50% of them won't go back in and say, oh, you didn't ring this in?
Well, that doesn't surprise me because 50% of people don't return their carts either. And that just shows what kind of person you are.
I did the other day. Remember the 112-degree index?
Mm-hmm.
I went and returned. I was at the Walmart. I was there, and I'm like, I know I'm on video somewhere, but I better really go return this. And I did.
Well,
I walked it, and I parked way out. I take the last space because I don't want a crackhead to dip my door.
All right.
Dent, D-E-N-T.
Okay.
So I took it all the way back. But, yeah, heat index. I felt every step I took.
Dude, I did
Yeah.
Instacart
Sting.
for 4.5 years in weather like that.
Yes.
Okay, and I returned my cart every time, even when I was in a hurry. But I would sit and I'd be sitting in my car, like waiting on a job or whatever, and just watch somebody push the cart right in front of my car,
Yes.
leave it, and the thing is literally 2 spaces away. Oh my God, that used to irritate the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this: if you park, let's say the first or second space at Publix from the store, do you return it to the cart or do you cross the traffic and take it back to the store? Like,
I
do
just
you
put it
literally
in
go
the-
the opposite direction to put it in the
I just
cart area?
put it in the rails, right? Is that what we're allowed to do?
It is, but I'm saying you're
Okay.
going the opposite direction of the store.
To return it to the return
Right.
slot, or you can go to the front of the store and
Or
bring
do
it
you
up there.
take it back to the store, but then you got to wait on cars and you got all
Usually
of that going on.
Usually the little children boy's got a whole train going. So I'll go, hey, little children boy, could you grab my little cart here? And let me, yeah. He's so sweet, too.
Oh, yes, at Publix, they are on that like
Yeah.
crazy.
See, I don't go back up to the front of the store because then you have to cross over the people trying to drive by. And
Yeah.
then there's never a return outside of the store. You then have to go back in, and then trying to go back in with people trying to come out the inn because nobody ever knows the correct way to go in and out of a store.
Right.
Yeah. Isaiah, do you return your cart? Do you walk it all the way up?
I do most of the time, yes.
But I feel weird
good.
going the opposite direction. Like, I feel like that's just making more work for the person that's got to bring carts in. It's one less cart he has to bring in, so I go the other way. Unless it's really busy. Then, again, I don't like messing with it. I don't know.
I
Thought it was
love that,
interesting.
since we're on the Publix, that they hire special needs people. And I always make sure I let them help me to my car. Even if I have three piles of groceries, it makes their day so exciting. I love that. I'm serious. It's so cute. Ma'am, may I help you to your cart? I'm like, yes, actually, come on over.
See, I never do that because I'm always like, no, make sure you help somebody who needs help.
Oh,
I clearly do not.
Exactly.
Yeah, I clearly do not need help
Oh
putting my
my
stuff in my car.
God.
Save it for the older person that's standing in line that clearly needs help. That's what
So
it's there for,
here-
Brenda.
here's
So you're
BL.
taking away from an older person
Yeah.
who needs help with their groceries.
Here's the
Clear. It's clear to me now.
can you make groceries to my car because I'm lazy? And then there's a little old lady behind her going, help.
Yeah. And they'd be like, ma'am, we would have somebody help you to your car and put your groceries in. But that lady who's clearly able to do it just stole the last guy we have to help you.
Not true.
Yeah,
The lady
true.
with the-
Yes.
The lady with the 8-foot legs went that way with the little children boy that's trying to help the elderly in this.
You know why? It's because she wants to talk to him.
I do.
She needs somebody to talk to. So
Yes.
she's like, can you take me to my car?
I like a
And then-
fireside chat.
And then by the time that poor children boy starts walking back to Publix, he's like, my God, she wouldn't shut up.
They have a headache
Imagine if
walking back to work.
Imagine if Travis Kelce's on the way to the stadium right now and he's going, oh, this is the #1 station in Tampa. We need to turn this on.
Oh,
Hey,
if he's
Trav.
listening,
Yeah.
warning, keep your fiance away from a
Hi.
person
Hi.
with a SportsChix shirt on tonight near the ship.
Hi, Travis and Tay-Tay.
SHIP,
You guys are
sir.
gay. You're so
Hi,
cute.
Travis and Tay-Tay.
Oh, my
Welcome
God.
to Tampa.
Poor Mike Olivero's people are going.
Every
"What?"
dog in the area's ears just went, huh?
Hey, so okay, we're going preseason, front row, section 147. A little bit too much.
Are you
information.
really giving out the section?
Seriously, bro.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
We are firing the cannons, but
We aren't.
Are you?
No.
Okay, so we are gonna do. They stopped doing 4 preseason, right? So we're doing 3 preseason games. This is the second, correct? And then week 1 goes after that, right?
Mhm.
So we're good there. But aren't you getting a little excited? So will we see any of Baker tonight?
You'll see probably a minute. Just
Right.
like a minute of it, not a lot. I mean, it's
So
like
not
it's
even-
like,
not
it's
even-
like baseball. Like they have the starters in for like 1, maybe 2 innings, and then they're out.
But not a series.
No.
You don't see that happening? Why risk the injury?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and because you want to see what the backups can do.
Yeah,
Because in
grounding
case
and-
of an injury, you need to know what that person can do.
We're-
That's their time to show it off.
We're all just one Kurt Warner away, everybody. That's what I'm saying. I hope not. Let's hope Bake stays safe.
You would hope so, because he's actually taking a giant risk by not signing his contract. He really is, because he's riding on that last year and then hoping that he's going to get an extension. But if he gets hurt, then he just screwed himself. So it's a very big risk that he is taking to do this.
Yeah, I mean, his career was kind of in the crapper. We gave him a shot 1 year.
Wow, Tina.
We needed to go there,
Hey,
do we?
I'm just saying. It was it was on the brink, maybe. You never know which way he could have gone coming
Right.
from.
You said in the crapper, okay? You can't come back from
I
that.
was mad he left Cleveland. Anyway, and then they give him the three-year $100 million, and now he's, kind of banking on this year again, like you said. So, and it's just weird. It's like, oh my God, if he leaves, then we're going to have to go through trying to find a quarterback again. And I've heard, like, would Kyler Murray come here? He's like 4'2".
You know what I
don't
think
want to
Bake's-
do this all over again.
Here's what I think Bake is doing. Bake is trying to get the $12 million back that his family can't find. I think he's trying to do that, which is one of the saddest stories I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So when Tina zings through the, what is it, $100 million you just said about Baker, I'm thinking, okay, it is paralyzing just thinking about the money that goes to, which we love doing and watching, the athletes that are back in my day, it was cashing the checks. I remember one time taking, I won't say the name, he says, BL, would you run this check by the bank? And it would have been the 90s. And he goes, would you drop this off? This is for MLB's, where the signature signed balls, or where MLB gives the player one hunk each year for having the rights. It might have been Don Russ or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I dropped the check off, and he's like, here you go. I endorsed it. It was like $289,000. And I'm pulling into, this rhymes with Wells Fargo, and I'm going, here, I'd like to deposit this for this friend. And they're like, oh, yes, okay, we'll get that right into the I'm going, that is paralyzing money.
I know.
That
it's
the
crazy.
athlete, can you imagine $100 million?
No.
That's insanity.
But $100 million minus all the taxes on that, which brings you
Right.
into a tax bracket that is astronomically high. And then you have to pay your agent. You have to pay, everything. I mean, you have so many things that come out of it. It is $100 million. Oh, and then if you're Baker Mayfield and your family gets a hold of it, good luck to you.
Anybody that says that money is not, I'm going to tell you after the break.
Oh, way to leave a cliffhanger there, Brenda.
Look at you, big girl
Making
pants
radio.
on. We're going to take a short break. You're listening to the Sports Chicks on 102.5 The Bone. Welcome back to the Sports Chicks. Hey, guys, don't forget, if you see us tonight at the Bucs game, come up and say hello. We'll be by the ship, SHIP. Now you've got me doing it. I'm so nervous that now I'm like, I have to do it just in case.
Everyone can do it. It's spelling. Yeah. Thanks, Mike O, for giving us your extra hour. And don't forget, starting Monday, the Bone bonus keyword is back. TheBoneOnline.com, your chance at winning $1,000 on all shows, Mike Calta, throughout the day. So pay attention and jump online, download the app also, and you can also watch us if you ever want to.
Be a creep.
I
It
didn't
was
see-
creepy the way she said it.
Well, it was creepy because she was looking at you and like,
I know.
if you want to watch us.
Weirdo.
Hey.
I'm watching Brad Pitt, not an Indian, if I get a shot at theboneonline.com. Okay,
Oh,
no,
right.
but that $1,000 thing is huge, and it's exciting that Cox Media is bringing it back.
COX.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Tina.
You're welcome.
Hey, speaking of TJ Reeves, sweetheart of a man, allegedly gets passed over We worked with
Not
him.
allegedly. They did. They passed him over and hired a different broadcaster to take over
Tony
for the
Castricone.
When he first started years ago, goodness, the 20 plus years, and we were all together at a station, and we would watch him come in with his cute little button-down collar tied all the way up, all the way to the top. I'd be like, "Hey, TJ, what are you doing tonight?" Doing a BL on him. He'd be like, "Hello, BL. I'm doing fine. Thank you very much." He was so sweet. And he's worked so hard his whole life in broadcasting.
20 years.
Yeah.
20 years with them.
I'm still friends with him on Facebook, and every
too.
time it's his birthday, I'll message him, and he'll go, "Thanks, Sports Arena Tina, for wishing me a happy
We're
birthday."
friends with him, too.
Oh, right.
And you can hear that voice, too, doing it. And he had, he was so horrified of us.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
So Dave Moore's still in the box.
Yes.
And so Tony gets the job. This dude named Tony.
Yeah, and everybody
What's
was
his
like,
story?
no offense, but we all thought TJ was gonna get the job. So
Bittersweet.
I mean, I feel sorry for the guy because he's coming in under these circumstances.
He's a good human. So something big will happen for him.
Yeah, good luck to TJ.
Yeah,
it's sad to
absolutely.
see, though, because for sure everybody thought, well, if Gene Deckerhoff is walking away, of course it's going to be him. But nope, they went a different direction.
And now they have to find a sideline reporter also.
Is it you?
Yeah.
You'd be so good at it.
No, not anymore.
Oh, you mean to fill TJ's shoes?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big loss. It is a big loss for them, but, what can you do?
They'll
It is
pull
all
the
a part of everything that happens.
The Glazers are so smart. I've enjoyed them in our city. We've only met them a couple times, but they're so nice to us. I mean, we're just not their jam. I mean, come on, we were at Super Bowl at Torrey Pines pulling up in a convertible Mustang with our luggage hanging out going, "What's up, boys?"
No, when you say we, first of all, I'm going to clarify this. I was not the one saying, "What's up?" And you were the one that was hanging out the top of a convertible Mustang shouting at the Glazers as they were walking in. I will say this, as they were walking into the team hotel.
Yeah.
The team hotel.
At Torrey Pines. And I look over at the late, great Malcolm Glazier, and I just go, "Hey, baby, get in." And he looks at me, and he's like, what?
Security!
Creep!
Security!
I know. And he had his sons with him. It was so cute, but they've always been very gracious to us and kind as they could be. But every time
we're allowed in the stadium.
Every time we see him, there's something goofy going on. And I'm wondering, I think I know why we didn't get invited to the 50th.
You think?
Huh. Let's see. What
What's
would
up?
that be? What would the common denominator be in that situation?
I'm just trying to be a good people person.
You're not allowed to wear a hat anymore if your hat hits that microphone one more time.
It's been about 15 times so far this show.
Sorry. I was running late.
I've been in broadcasting for 30 years.
I don't think
with my hat.
I don't think that's the way I said it. You know what? That's it. I'm going to send you to Penn State and
Yeah.
And what's going on with all that cocaine?
Holy crap, dude.
Wow.
For 2 years, they had this whole cocaine ring going on, driving to Jersey and New York and picking up like a kilo and bringing it back and and having the two fraternities, off-campus fraternities, but it was guys in the fraternity and former ones. They were making the guys in the fraternity cut it and bag it, so it was like a hazing kind of a thing that they had to do it.
Well, because one of the guys owed money to the dealer. So he was like, and he couldn't pay him back. And he was like, your job now is to get in there and start selling for me. And he had nothing that he could do about it because he owed him money.
So
And they don't play.
It went on for like 2 years, and then they threw, I don't know, you never know. There's no way that you're doing this on campus in a fraternity house and somebody's not going to find out. So whoever narked or whatever, then they started doing I think it was like a year-long investigation, just trying to bust everybody that they possibly could. So they, send college kids in there and make some buys. And dude, when that showed up on the TV screen, I about fell off the couch. I was like, Are you kidding me? After the Paterno and Sandusky thing, and now this?
Yeah.
The Sandusky is forever just horrific.
I mean, that's going to give new meaning to the whiteout game.
All right.
Yeah. Agreed.
And if they don't come out to the song Cocaine, then there is no...
I don't think they're going to.
Yeah.
Check those white lines on the field.
White lines.
Oh, my
What's that
God.
name of that song? Yeah.
From Penn State to the state pen, man. Going down. And a father was involved.
Yes. The father was involved in helping his son. Come on now. I mean, that's the most amazing part of all that stuff is that when all of this is going on, nobody ever thinks, hey, we could get busted for this and go to prison for a long, long time. Everyone thinks they're untouchable.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But there's no way you're on a campus and somebody's not going to say something.
Right.
There's just no way.
That's terrifying.
Bunch of students in school.
Stay
I don't
off
know
the-
why I can't concentrate. I don't know why I can't sit still.
Everybody stay off the Coke. Don't you think?
It's a PSA from
If you are
BL.
on the Coke tonight, we're in section 147.
No,
right.
No,
Row-
don't. If you are on the Coke, don't come see us.
Row
Oh, my God.
A, we'd like to get Tina's jersey signed. We're going to,
If anybody has the hookup with
A Mecca.
a Mecca,
Please.
then reach out to Tina.
if
Please,
any of our
Amanda.
bigwig people are walking around, we'll be there early. So, row A, section 147. You can't miss us. But also, thanks, Mike Olivero, all the business done. He'll be back next week. And, bone bonus keyword, theboneonline.com, your chance at $1,000.
It's Penn State's fault that I tore my ACL, so that's what they get.
Oh, when they...
No, it is the bar that you were in and the alcohol that you consumed. It has nothing to do with Penn State. Thank you very much.
And she's a Buckeyes fan. Oh, speaking of, by the way, she says, don't...
I would love to see a tipsy Tina. That would be hilarious.
I'm fun, bro.
It sounds like fun.
What were you going to say?
You know, it's so funny. Both BL and I got wide eyes and looked over at her, and we're like, I don't know. I don't think so.
The day I drove
We've
that...
been to Super Bowls with her, and sometimes it's great, and then sometimes you're like, wow, it's time to go back to the room maybe and leave Tipsy Tina right where she is.
Right.
And she's going to start throwing stuff. It always happens.
I remember I was driving the Mustang back then because I didn't drink and drive. None of us really did a lot, but Tina would imbibe. So all of a sudden,
Not drink and drive, just drink.
She would drink and passenger.
So I'm cruising in the convertible Mustang before we see the Glazers, and it's I was at a red light. It turned green. She takes her clog off and hits me in the back of the head. It says "Go."
Yes.
It's very loudly.
Are you kidding?
Oh no, it happened. Back of my coconut.
And then as we get back to the room and we're all thinking, okay, it's time to go to bed. We have a show tomorrow. All of a sudden, Tipsy Tina starts taking things in the room like your shoe or your brush or your this and starts throwing it and flinging it across the room. And we're all like, who's going to pillow her face and make Tipsy Tina pass out now? Which one of you?
TIPSY.
All right. I won't be having a beer tonight. You cannot watch football and not have a beer.
Oh, no.
Oh, great.
That's un-American.
Oh, boy.
It's un-American.
Something to look forward to.
Thank you, Isaiah, for running the board.
In your mouth.
It's always fun.
Also, don't forget our show, in case you missed it, goes back up on YouTube on Monday, so make sure you check it out. We have an audio and a video version.
And our proud sponsors, Floor and Robig, the Golden Diamond Source,
and Urban E-Recycling and Hooters. Thank you, Greg. We love you.
What the?
Love you guys.
All right, if you see us at the game tonight, come up and say hi. We'd love to hear from you. We're the Sports Chicks. I'm Heather.
I'm BL. Have a great day.
Forget who you were. Sports Arena Tina signing off.